That I met Kate Osborne from Action way back when, almost 4 years now, and she opened my eyes in relation to what I was missing out on, in relation to what else is out there that you can possibly learn and enroll people with everything to do with life and business.
Yeah.
And the biggest catch for me was the simple fact that where can you work 2 days a week and earn over $400,000 a year, which was a good thing for me. The key is this: everybody needs a business coach. Well, to be honest with you, it's not only every business, it's everybody needs a coach through their entire life, due to the simple fact that we only know what we know. Not only that, is in relation to business, the loneliest place to be on the planet is to be a business owner, because you leave your technical work or what you're really passionate about, what you're really good at, and all of a sudden you decide to build a business where you've gone from being an expert at something and being a novice at building a business, which is the scariest thing. I guess that's a reason why 80% of small businesses fail. I love everything about it in relation to the inspiration that my clients get, and myself, the results with the tangible results that we actually achieve through their businesses. However, most of all, what I love the most is the simple fact that the transition between where my clients start and where they end up in relation to mindset and abundance, total abundance. They just get transformed. I wasn't very congruent, being honest. So I thought, as the coach, I can just coach. Until I realised that to be congruent, you need to get your own coach. So I found one, and at this point in time, he's one of the best coaches in Asia. And he's actually opened up my world in relation to the abundance of learning. I guess I use abundance quite a bit due to the simple fact that there is so much out there that I'm so scared that there's not enough time for me to learn it all. I guess that's one of the biggest things. The first one would have to be inspirational. Inspirational in the meaning, in the fact that regardless of what current situation you are in at the moment, in your personal life or in your business life, by the time you've finished working with me, that will all change. Number two would be absolute congruency. Congruency meaning that everything that we go through in your journey and mine has to be the same. There is no room for error or misinterpretation. And lastly is the simple fact that I'm always the student. Even when people are asking me questions, I'm still the student in relation to learning why they're asking those questions and digging deeper. The goal is, I'm a true believer of you definitely only know what you know. So if the whole world was a massive lesson, how much could you learn in your lifetime? The first one would have to be total abundance, which is the massive opposite to scarcity. The reason why in relation to the businesses and the associations that I currently deal with at the moment, the biggest constraints that they have is scarcity. That there's never enough, or there's just not enough time in the day, or the type of people that they're currently dealing with at the moment just don't have the skills. But if they turned it all around in relation to being massively abundant, well, what skills do the team have? How much could they learn? How much time could they possibly make due to the right strategies and implementations that they put in place in their business? And how much more money can they generate through their business to give them more time to spend with their family and the freedom to do whatever they like? Why wouldn't they? Reason being is because, hey, I have so much fun with coaching my clients. I guess that's where my inspiration comes from. Talking in front of massive groups of people is one of my fears. However, if I'm having fun doing it, there is so much that everyone can learn from, not only myself but from each other, by the way that the questioning processes that I use, and so forth, as well as the current tangible results. Now, tangible results aren't always money. They don't always have to be money. A tangible result could be, all right, well, the current way you feel about your business in relation to scarcity versus abundance, could that be tangible in relation to, if it was on the flip side in relation to abundant, how much money could you make? And that sort of thing. It's just opening up your mind to what else is out there that you don't currently have, that you currently want. Well, one of the main reasons is purely for inspiration. I act as the leader of the team here on the Gold Coast. I have a hidden agenda, and that hidden agenda is to turn every single client of mine to a point of where they can then have enough knowledge and resources to be a business coach. Whether they choose to or not, it's up to them. However, where else could you learn everything that we have out there in the marketplace? Now, the reason I say that is because of this. My 8-year-old son, my son, who was 5 at the time, I asked him what he wanted to do when he grows up. And he said he didn't know. So I asked him, do you want to be a fireman, a policeman, because that's what they normally want to be? And he said, no, I don't know, Dad. He goes, and I said, well, anything. He goes, well, I want to do what you do. And I said, what's that? He goes, I want to be a business coach. What do I do as a business coach? All you do is sit in cafes, restaurants and bars all day and just eat and drink all day. And I said that was quite inspirational for me. The reason being is because my answer to that was, okay, Tyler, all I need you to do is have as much fun as you possibly can at school. You don't have to be the smartest, just don't be the dumbest. Because when you finish, your dad will buy a business and he will teach you how to be a business coach, which is exactly what all of the coaches globally currently do now. We're basically teaching business owners on how to become business coaches. And when we do a great job, they can buy, build and sell business anywhere in the world. And that's the reason why you would love me as your business coach.